Hello everybody. Today I want to show you some apps and websites that I like to use in my elementary classroom. Let's get started with the first one. These are virtual math manipulatives. So you will go to either thetechieteacher.net or you can find her on Facebook. And when you do that, this is her website. There are the math manipulatives there. You will have to sign up for emails in order to get access to these resources. But when you do, it takes you to a page that looks like this. Everything on this page is clickable. The little laptops across the top of the bookcases take you to different websites that have all different kinds of games, not just math games. Everything on the bookshelves are clickable. You can click those and they will take you to an interactive game or activity, any kind of math manipulative that you would need. This next app is my favorite. I love Teacher Monster to read. My class loves it. I have used it in kindergarten, but I even used it in second grade with some of my lower level readers, and they really enjoyed it. Even my higher level readers wanted to play. So let me show you what this app looks like. What I love about this app is that it keeps up with your class's progress. So the most important thing you have to remember is to make sure that your kids do not click on the Create a Monster right there in the center of the screen. You want them to log in the bottom right corner. So I'm just going to show you an example. Now I have passwords turned off so that my students don't have to remember a password. All they have to do is put their name in, and then beside the little star we put in our class code, and everybody's code is the same. So all they have to do is type in their name, type in their
Hello,
code.
let's make a monster. Click on the round body.
So you can customize your monster.
Ears and horns.
All that stuff.
Are you happy with your monster? Well done! Your monster is waving at you and ready to go on an adventure.
So
Let's
they get to customize their own monster,
go!
which, right from the beginning, gives them ownership.
Once
in
upon a
this game.
time, your monster was
Takes them
zooming
through
around the
all
galaxy in
games.
his spaceship. He wanted to explore new worlds, and he was
Okay, so it starts them off. You can start them off on the lower level, or if they already know some of their letters and sounds, you can start them off on a higher level. When they log out and log back in, it automatically takes them right where they left off. So you don't have to keep up with where they are. You don't have to assign anything to them. It automatically does that for you. You can go in and check their progress and see how they're doing on their work. So I really love this app. The next thing is the Epic Books app. This has, they can search for AR books. There are audiobooks, there are videos, all kinds of things for them to do. So let's see. Popular series that they can read. For your younger readers, you can choose the option that says Read to Me. And then they can pick any of these books and it will read the book to them. There are videos. So all kinds of videos for any subject, any unit that you're teaching. So this is a great resource. All right. This next app is ABC. Now, this does have a subscription with it that includes all of the games. So not every game on here is free, but they do have free games of the week. So if there's a game that goes with
Number
whatever you're
bubble!
teaching,
Numerical order!
then this will be a great resource to have. So So this is a little counting game. They have to try to get the number in. Let me tell you, it's a little bit hard. There we go. So that's a fun game to do. And my kids have enjoyed playing those games. We can play them on the smart board. They can play them on their iPad. Kahoot is an amazing resource. So, on Kahoot, you can choose a quiz. These are quizzes that I created when I taught second grade. And it was a great way to review vocabulary, reading comprehension. You can also go to Discover. So you can create your own quizzes, or you can look for quizzes that have already been made by other people. So now that I teach kindergarten, let's say I want to find a quiz on kindergarten math. So I just go to Discover, type in kindergarten math. Here are all of these quizzes that are already made for me. I don't have to make them. So, let's try kindergarten shapes. So, you can look at the questions and see if this fits what you need. There is an edit option, so you can take some questions out. You can change the question. Or if you're happy with the way it is, you can hit play. Now, there's an option to assign this game. So let's say you don't want to play it all together at the same time. You can assign it, and they can go on to the website or the app, and it will show that they have an assignment, and you can put a deadline for when you want them to have that game finished. Or you can press teach, and this allows everyone to play at the same time. If you have one-to-one devices at your school, then you can do the classic mode, so everyone plays on their device. You download the Kahoot app, and it's really easy for them to go in. If you share devices, then you can do the team mode. So let's choose classic. At our school, we have one-to-one iPads. So what the teacher would do is put this on the computer, on the smart board. All they do is go into their app and turn that music down. Also, you can choose what kind of music that you want. So they go into their Kahoot app, type this PIN number in, and they're ready to go. When you have everyone logged in, then you can just press the start button and it starts asking the questions. So this is great to do review, to see what your kids already know about a certain subject. And it works with every grade level from kindergarten all the way up. You can also, there's a place to go in there and you can copy the link and actually put it into if you're using Google Classroom, you can copy the link, assign it in Google Classroom. They can click that link and it'll take them right to the Kahoot game that you want them to do. So it works really well with that. The last app that I use on a daily basis in my classroom is, let me click on my little laptop there in my Bitmoji Classroom, which also is a hot new thing right now. Everyone's making Bitmoji classrooms. That is a whole video in itself. There are lots of videos out there to show you how you can create your own Bitmoji classroom. I actually got on Teachers Pay Teachers and paid $1 for my little Bitmoji classroom. So all I had to do was create my Bitmoji and put her in the little classroom. So that was an easy way to do that. If you don't want to create your own classroom, you can go on Teachers Pay Teachers and buy some templates that are already made. So I use Spotify every day. I love music. There are tons and tons of lots and lots of stations that you can listen to, a lot of instrumental stations. So if you don't want them singing along, I turn it down just very softly when we're having independent work time or rest time or center time. So I feel like it just really relaxes the mood of the classroom. Just sort of gives it a homey feel. So I love listening to music. If I have any students that get distracted easily by it, then I don't play music in my classroom. You have to know your students and know your class and what their needs are. But if you do like to play music in your classroom, then Spotify is a great resource for that. So there you have it. These are my favorite apps and websites to use. I hope that you have found something here that you can use for your classroom. And thanks for watching.